Whatever your fridge has tonight is the dish. That is the whole point of Yasai Itame. No fixed recipe. In 20 minutes you'll have a glossy soy glazed stir fry on rice. Grab your wok and let's get started. Whisk 1 teaspoon of Chinese style chicken bouillon powder into 100 ml of hot water in a small heat-proof container. Then stir in 2 teaspoons of oyster sauce, 1 teaspoon of Japanese soy sauce, half teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of sugar until sugar fully dissolves. The bouillon and oyster sauce together do a lot of heavy lifting here. The bouillon gives you the meaty backbone in seconds. The oyster sauce brings the glossy, savoury, sweet finish. In a small separate bowl, stir 1 tablespoon of cold water into 1 tablespoon of potato starch until smooth, or use cornstarch if that's what you have. That is our slurry, so set it by the stove for later. Peel and julienne 50 grams of carrot. Julienne 15 grams of fresh ginger root the same way. Thinly slice 2 cloves of garlic, then thinly slice 50 grams of onion and 50 grams of bell pepper. Roughly chop 100 grams of green cabbage into bite-sized pieces. Cut 30 grams of garlic chives into 5 cm length. Set a wok or your largest frying pan over medium-high heat and let it get properly hot before anything goes in. Add 1 teaspoon of neutral oil and swirl it around the pan. When it shimmers, lay 100 grams of thinly sliced pork belly down in a single layer and sprinkle a small pinch of salt over it. Let the meat sit for 30 to 60 seconds until the underside turns golden and releases naturally from the pan. Then flip it and brown the second side briefly. Stir in the sliced garlic and let it bloom in the rendered fat for 10 to 15 seconds, just until you start to smell it. The slower cooking vegetables go in next: ginger, carrots, mushrooms and onion all together. That's why I put these on the same plate when I prepped. Toast them through the fat so every piece picks up flavour on the way in. Cook for about 1 to 2 minutes, stirring occasionally but not constantly. The onion will turn translucent at the edges, the carrots will start to bend, and that is your cue to move on. Add the cabbage and the bell pepper. These medium density vegetables only need 1 to 2 minutes to land a crisp tender. Toss everything together, letting each piece touch the hot pan briefly. Add the bean sprouts and stir fry for 30 seconds to 1 minute, no longer. Bean sprouts hold a lot of water inside delicate cell walls, and prolonged heat ruptures those cells fast. Once they break, the water floods the pan and what was a crisp stir fry turns into a puddle. Add the garlic chives and pour the premixed sauce around the pan, deglazing the bottom if needed. Yasai Itame, by the way, just means stir-fried vegetables. It is the everyday home-cooked stir-fry of Japan, the dish that absorbs whatever your fridge gives you, no fixed list and no strict ratio. Once you know the sauce and the timing, you own this one for life. I call this dish the fridge cleaner. Give the slurry a quick stir and drizzle it into the pan while you keep tossing. Within a few seconds, you will see a thin watery juices in the pan transform into a glossy, clingy sauce that wraps around every piece of vegetable and pork. Keep the heat at medium and keep tossing. Let it bubble for another 30 to 60 seconds until the sauce is thick and properly glossy. Turn off the heat and drizzle in toasted sesame oil for aroma, then give the pan one final toss. Plate up, then garnish with optional toasted sesame seeds and chili threads. And this is my Yasai Itame. This is what an empty fridge looks like in 20 minutes. Make this tonight. Google Yasai Itame Sudachi for the full printable recipe with exact measurements and timing. Want even more delicious recipes? Grab my free cookbook from the link in the description. Okay, let's go over the ingredients one more time. And if you're ready to cook, grab the written instructions by clicking the full recipe box with a picture that's about to pop up on your screen. That's a wrap. You can find a full printable version of this recipe on my website, linked right here on the screen. It has all the extra details to help you get it perfect every time. If you enjoyed this, check out my easy recipe playlist. And next week I'm making souffle cheesecake. Hit subscribe so you don't miss it. See you then.